And we're back. Okay, so before we get to the exciting news, the main reason why I wanted to drive back in here to the town of Casson is because they're gonna replace this road hopefully this year, man. It looks like they're doing some utility work. The signs haven't gone up yet for the road construction, but been tearing out sidewalks, putting in, I think, either another internet service for fixing plumbing. I don't know exactly what they're doing, sewer lines, but we're already getting into it. The unfortunate thing is they must also have to make this road wider, because look at this. Down this street, it's a beautiful canopy of trees, and every single tree that's making that awesome display is getting cut down. Look at that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, every single one of these trees is gonna be gone. How sickening is that? Absolutely bonkers. Look at that. Every tree on this street is gonna be gone. How different is that gonna look? Look at that monster. Boom, 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 boom. Every one. It is gonna look so boring. I can't. It's gonna. I just wanted to get that on camera because that is so unfortunate how different that's gonna look in the next coming months. Because in the fall, those trees are full leafed out and the leaves start coming down, they almost touch. It creates this huge spectacle of just awesomeness, and now they're gonna be gone. I don't know, it's so sad. But anyway, I wanted to get that on film so we can have a remembrance day when those trees are gone. Having the road repaired will be a huge benefit though. That road is terrible. But the sacrifice of trees, that's a pretty big cost. All right, moving on. This last weekend was Mother's Weekend, so we did a little bit of a special. Chase and I ripping through the woods. If you haven't gone and seen that video from last weekend, that is pretty good. Got a Coleman 200 we bought a couple years ago now. I think this the second year we've had it. Third year we've had it, sorry. And yeah, it's pretty fun. He outgrew his little mini bike. He had a Coleman 100 that he outgrew, so we sold that, kept the 200. The 200 was mine, but now that's now that he's on bigger and better things, he's handling that pretty well. The plan was always that he would eventually migrate into a real dirt bike and get to drive one with the clutch and feel the extreme power of a dirt bike versus these mini bikes. But he's doing a really good job. He's building his confidence and he's got some skills now, so I'm sure throwing one more aspect of motorcycle riding, handling a clutch, he'll be able to take on now since we've introduced it in baby steps. That was fun. Let's make sure we're in gear, Mike. There we go. All right. So the big news last weekend, also, since it was Mother's Day, Mama was working, so we had lots of time to fiddle about. We've got a bike night coming up this coming Thursday, May 19th at South by Southeast Brewery in Pine Island. I know most of you that watch this channel do not live close to me, but for some reason, we got those sneaky people, the liars in the grass, so to speak. If you do watch this on the silent, we would love to have you come on out. I don't care what kind of motorcycle you have. You don't even have to have a motorcycle. Just come on out and enjoy some good times at the brewery. There is a rumor that the food truck will be there, True Smoke. They come to this town every Wednesday, but they weren't here this Wednesday, which it was raining and it was like 95 degrees, so, and like, I don't know, 70 mile an hour winds, so maybe that's why they didn't come. But I was going to chit chat with them to tell them I appreciate their attendance. So yes, I would love to have you guys come on out to our first, hopefully annual, or maybe biannual. We might actually do this again in the fall, depending upon the turnout and the demand, maybe? I don't know. I think it'll be fun. My sister will be there also to support her charity, so that'll be exciting. Hopefully we get a good turnout. raise some money for her. She's got a charity called Agape Mattress Ministry, where they purchase new mattresses and give them to people in need. It's fantastic. Yeah, so if we haven't already, here's some entertaining B-roll, we'll say, of Chase and I spreading out some flyers. We did a social media campaign. We're still in the midst of that. You know, just a couple of blasts out on Instagram, but we also thought we'd do some old school, hit some community boards, do some printed flyers, and that's what Chase got involved with. And one of the things that I'd never been to the Harley Davidson shop in Rochester, so I thought I'd zip out there. It's a pretty nice place compared to the Honda dealership. Well, it's not only Honda, but we got one motorcycle place in town that does all four brands: Kawasaki, Suzuki, Yamaha, and Honda. And then you also got the Honda dealership and the Harley dealership. So we zipped out there, and I cannot believe how much Harleys cost. I mean, I knew they were expensive, but the one here, I think I see people I watch, they ride this particular bike a lot. I don't even know what it was called, but it's really pretty. I mean, it's a lovely looking bike. But $32,000? Oh, holy smokes. Wow. I have never spent more than $1,000 on my motorcycles that I've had. And man, I can see why they enjoy them so much. You know, take care of them and shine them up and polish them and drive them as much as they can. $32,000, you better be driving it every day. Wow. But yeah, we had a great time passing out those flyers. And in fact, we went to the print shop to get them printed because they were pretty colorful, I guess. And to print them at home, it would have taken forever and they wouldn't have looked as great. So, and coming out of the print shop, we ran into my sister, which was absolutely unplanned. And I wish I would have got some of that on tape, but we did not. But she took a handful of flyers and she passed them on as well. So we are really looking forward to having a great time Thursday night. So if you guys are around in our neighborhood, Pine Island is just a little bit north of us. South by Southeast Brewery is where we'll be from 5 to 8 o'clock. So come on out and join us. All right, now to kind of stick with the theme of the motor vlogs for this year, a couple of things that happened this week. One was obviously Mother's Day last week, so we're including that in this week, which was fantastic. We were able to spend a little bit of time with my wife at work. Took her some pizza, we kind of ate in the car, kind of hot one with her, and that was a lot of fun. Obviously, making that video with Chase was the highlight of my weekend, riding the dirt bike around. He's a good time to hang out with. And I'm glad that he did really good with this little interview that we posted. He's such a goofball, but I think that went pretty well. Finally, I had a little bit of an issue with Mother Nature again. Yep, she knocked down another one of our trees, so we'll be spending some time in the woods again, cleaning that up. I'm so sick of this wind. I think it's murdered 4 or 5 of our trees this year. It's so ridiculous. But, oh well, we'll get her cleaned up. And we'll run a little clip here. This lady is absolute gem. You know, there's a lot of talk that goes on about how the motor vlog community is, well, it's a nice community to be in, right? It's very supportive, it's encouraging. People really enjoy each other and the company that they have. You know, and a lot of us, hopefully, yes, I think high-tech redneck Dave up there has somewhat committed to be coming down to bike night, so I'll get to meet him, so that'll be fantastic. But Jody from Purple on 3, she is like the mother hen of the motor vlog community. I was reading a comment that she left on 602 North for RJ, saying that she sometimes gets up in the middle of the night to watch people's premieres from channels she watches in other countries. Come on. That is amazing. Yeah, I think RJ was doing the same thing. But, I mean, that's so wild to me. I mean, you can watch that later. But that's just the kind of woman that she is. She sends out these amazing care packages. When you subscribe to her channel and do a sticker swap, you get way more than just stickers. But she had this trip where she's going down to Florida. That she's just released a video of that this week. She posted a bunch of their stuff with her husband Tommy G, going down to Florida and meeting all these motor vloggers on the way. And that to me is just amazing. It just, you know, the power of the internet is pretty cool, and there's a lot of retarded people on the internet, but when you make these connections and you meet these people that you watch and listen to week after week, and then they're no different in person than what you see on camera, it's genuine. And that's just, if I ever met Jody, I think it would be an absolute delight. So that's her video for the week. Go check her out if you haven't already. She's itching up oh so close to 1,000. She'll make that, I'm sure. Well, let's give her a little hand. We'll give her a little boost. Enjoy her stuff as much as I do. And they are a bunch of goofballs. She does a lot of stuff with her husband. They're great. Hey, while you're there, subscribe to his channel as well. And check him out on Instagram. They do a lot of stuff on both. That's going to wrap it up for me, guys. This was a little bit longer than what I expected as well. And, but anyway, nonetheless, this is Mike with Ace Cafe Bikes. We gone! I don't know, I've never had it up much over 6 or 7. I don't know if I ever made it to 7. I'll give it a shot. Alright. Letting her rip on the CB900. Here we go.